Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vocal Voices. Welcome, everybody. Our topic today will be on time. Time. Very crucial, very important topic. Very, very important topic. Why is time important? Everything we do in life, the time we put into it, the time we give to it is very important. It plays a very important role in our day-to-day life, in whatever we do, in whatever we're about to do. Time is very crucial. Time is very important. Okay? The time you get up in the morning, the time you start work, the time you start doing whatever you're doing makes a massive difference, which is why you need to be aware of what you're doing with your time. You need to know what you're doing with your time. You need to make sure that you're not wasting your time unnecessarily. You need to make sure that your time is being utilized effectively. Okay? Time, important factor, important thing to note. Okay? Very important, very crucial. Okay? I mean, even whatever you're doing, even if it's when you're going to work or you're just doing a normal job, there's a starting time and there's a finish time. The time you get up to get ready to go work makes a difference. Okay? If you're about to start something, the time that you put into it, the time that you spend on it makes a massive difference. Okay? So for you to actually, get an effective end product, you need to put in the time. You need to start it at a relevant, at a good time, to give you enough time. Not the word. I'm still using the word time. Start it as a good time to give you enough time to complete it as well. Time is a very important factor. Very important factor. Very important factor. You're starting a deal. The time you're getting into that deal, the time you're getting into it, getting at the right time, the time you're getting into the deal and the time the deal is being closed, just getting it at the right appropriate time makes a difference. Okay? You're starting. Whatever you're doing, there's time. I mean, time can be looked at in different ways. Okay, it can be looked at in a way of the time that you start in something and how long it takes for it to finish, or the time that you're actually spending in the work that you're doing. Okay, you get up early. You get up at the right time. You put in the maximum time, the appropriate time required. You'll be beneficial. Do you know what I mean? You will get a good return from whatever it is that you're doing. So time is very important. Time is very important. Time you put into stuff is very important. Time you spend in anything is very important. Time. Very important factor. Don't waste your time. Make sure you're using your time effectively. Make sure you're using your time for something that will benefit you. Use your time wisely. Don't waste it. Don't waste your time. Time waits for nobody. So utilize your time effectively now. Time. How long are you spending? How long are you spending on stuff that are not beneficial to you? How long are you spending on things that are not going to be productive to you? Instead of wasting time and using it or spending it on things that are not relevant, or things that are not going to benefit you, or things that are not going to help you in life, why don't you just divert that time, onto something that would benefit you in life? Time. Very important. Use your time wisely. If you're this person sitting there and you're just whiling away your time, you're not using it effectively, you're not using it adequately and appropriately the way you're supposed to use it, you're just spending it on irrelevancies. Think twice now and stop it. Use your time better now. Use your time better now. Find what it is that you know that you want to do, that you know that you're good at, and spend that time in it. You want to make it in life. You want to progress in life. You want to prosper in life, but you're spending time. You're spending your precious time on irrelevances. You're spending your precious time on things that don't make sense. Spend your time effectively. Spend your time on something that would help you in life. Use your time adequately. Use your time properly. Use your time well. Spend it on something that would help you. Something that will move you forward in life. Something that would make you get somewhere in life. What are you doing with your time? Are you just whiling away time? Are you just spending time not doing nothing? Use your time well. Time is very important. Time is very important. Do you know what I mean? Yesterday is gone. Yesterday is gone. It's not going to come back again. Last night is gone. It's not going to come back again. Last year is gone. It's not going to come back again. What did you do with your time then? What did you do with your time last week? What did you do with your time even a few hours ago? It's gone. It's not going to come back again. Whatever you did, is it something that is going to benefit you? Are you still there? Struggling, trying to meet up, trying to make it, but you're just wasting time unnecessarily on irrelevances? Time is very important. Use your time wisely. Use your time appropriately. What is it? What are you doing? At this very moment that you're listening to me, what is it that you're doing with your time now? Do you think you could be doing something better with your time? Do you think at this very moment there is something that you know that you could actually be doing that would help you at this very moment? You're capable of doing it. You're able to do it. You can do it. But you're not doing it. So at this very moment that you're listening to me, what are you doing with your time? What is it? What are you doing? What have you spent the last year doing? What have you literally spent the last year doing? What are you spending your time on? What are you spending your time on? You know you're not spending it wisely. You know you're just wasting your time. You're just getting up and just get up in the morning and just wasting your precious time. You can do it. You can use your time effectively. You can. You can. Time is important. Use it wisely. Pick up yourself and use your time wisely. If you've not been using it effectively, you've not been using your time better, use it wise. Use it wisely. There's got to be something better than whatever it is you that is there listening to me now. Just think of what you're doing now. Think of what you're doing now. Just ask yourself, is this what I'm supposed to be spending my time in? Is this even worth it? Is this going to get me anywhere? Is this going to get me to where I want to get to? No. You know the answer to it. So don't just sit down there and waste the time. Make the changes now and use your time better. Use your time better. You know what you're supposed to be doing now. You know what you're supposed to be using your time to do. You know how you're supposed to spend your time. So don't just sit back and waste it. Use your time better. Use your time better. Use it better. Go. Do the research. Find out what you need to find out. Just do the investigation. Just do all the searches you need to do. You know what you want to do. So stop what you're doing now. That thing that you're doing as you're listening to this topic, you're listening to this talk, and you know that whatever you're doing now, you're not supposed to. It's just not getting you anywhere. You're just wasting it. You're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. So why are you wasting the time? Put a stop to it. Make changes now. Make changes now. Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Now. Yesterday's gone. Forget the yesterday. Make the changes now and use your time wisely. Use your time wisely. This very moment. Now that you're listening, use your time wisely. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. I don't need to remind you. You know. You know the answers. You know. You know. You know what you're supposed to be doing with your time at this very moment. Do it. So, it's a very broad topic. Time applies to different things in life, different things that you do in life. Time applies to it. The time that you start a project, that's time that you start a project. You have a project that you want to start in January. You planned it. You said you're going to start it in January. Those were your words, that you're going to start in January, but you waited till June before you started it. You've just wasted 6 months. The time that you start makes a difference to the completion time, the time it takes for you to complete something. So time is important. Time is important. The time you begin something makes a difference. The time you put in something makes a difference. If you're putting in a lot of time on something, you will get to your final destination with that thing that you're doing. So it's a broad topic, like I said. Look at the way I've used it in different ways. I've used it in a way of you not wasting your time, not whiling away your time, utilizing your time effectively. And at this moment, I'm also using it in a way of you putting in time on whatever work you're doing. So whatever work you're doing, put in the time, put in the time, put in the time. Spend enough time on it. Spend a good length of time on it. Spend a good amount of time on it. Don't just spend a little 10 minutes. Put the time in. Spend a good time in it. You know? You're researching on something. You don't know what it's about, but you wanna know about it. Put in the time. Spend a long time on it. The time it takes makes a difference. So spend that time. Spend that time. Spend that time. You're a student. You're studying. Do you know what I mean? You're whatever it is. There's nothing. I mean, I can't just even. What you name it. What is it? Are you a student? What are you? Are you? Are you handling a project? How much time are you putting into it? Time is very important. It makes a difference. How long are you spending on something? How long? I mean, you can look at it in different ways as well. Do you know what I mean? If you start something early, it reduces the length of time. I mean, you can complete it earlier, but if you don't start it early enough and you've just wasted time, it will take you longer. It will take you longer. Even if it does take you longer, you've actually reduced the length of time because you started it early, if I'm making in a sense there. So start something early, it will reduce the length of time that you, if you like I said earlier, if you're supposed to start something in January and you started it in June, you've just wasted all that time. So you now start in June, it'd probably take you to December to complete. But if you had started in January, you would have finished in June if it's a 6 months project. Time waits for nobody. Time. That time is now. That time is now. The time you spend with your family, The time you spend with your loved ones, the time you spend with your kids, the time you spend with what you're passionate about, the work you're doing, the project you're carrying out, this new thing you want to do makes a difference. You want to do something. You want to make changes. You want to invent something. You want to do all these things that you say you're going to do. How much time are you giving to it? How much time are you putting into it? What time are you giving it? What time? How long? How much time are you giving it? You're not just spending a little bit of time and thinking it will make a difference. Well, I can't really say it wouldn't make a difference, but if you really want it to make a difference, give it enough time. Time makes a lot of changes and makes a lot of difference. It does. Put in the time. Put in the time. Put in the time to get what you want. It requires time. It requires time. It requires that length of time. That's one side of it. Spend time with your loved ones. That's another side of it. Get up on time to start what you want to start. Start what you want to start on time. You complete it on time. Put in that time. Spend that time. Just put in that time. It takes time. It requires time. So put the time. Give that time. Put in that time. It's all about time. And time makes a difference. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. So, you listening to me now. Stop it now. Stop it this very moment. Stop it now. Stop wasting time. Stop throwing away your time. Stop just using your time for irrelevancies. Use it wisely. Make a stop to it now. And make sure you're using your time effectively. Like I said earlier, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what you're doing now is not what you're supposed to be doing. You know that already. I don't need to tell you that. So, make the changes. The time is now. Not tomorrow, now. Time. Spend it wisely. 2 minutes ago has gone. It's not going to come back. An hour ago has gone. It's not going to come back. Use your time wisely. Use your time better. Use your time better. That time is now. Use it better. Use it better. Time. In whatever you're doing, in everything you're doing, time makes a difference. Time. Use it better and use it wisely. Use it better. Use it better. Stop wasting it. Time is precious. It's precious. Think about it. Even when you go to work, what are you paid? You're paid on the time you work is what you're paid on. Well, most of us. Most people are paid on their time. Do you know what I mean? The time you used to carry out a work, or you used to carry out a project determines, it can determine how effective and how good or how well or how better that work or that project would come out, or how well the end result would be. It can determine it. So be wary of how you. I mean, just be. Sorry, I can't get my words out. Just be cautious of how you're wasting your time. Be cautious. Stop wasting it. It's important. Use it wisely. Use it. You know what you need to do, like I said? Do it. So time is very important. Thank you, everybody, once again for listening to us. Thank you for agreeing to use your time wisely. Thank you for accepting to utilize your time effectively. Thank you for doing that. It will make a big difference in your life. Thank you so much. Like we always say, we're very grateful for every single one of you who's listening to us, every single one of you who's supporting us, every single one of you who's sharing what information we're giving, because you don't know who this is going to help. Thank you for your support and your help and your input and how you guys are just behind us. We're very grateful. We're very, very humbled. Like I always said, thank you so much. Okay? I mean, like I always say, if what we giving out or what we're dishing out or the information that we're giving does appeal to you, please, please, please do not hesitate. Do not hesitate to subscribe to our channel. And also, most importantly, click on the bell icon on the bottom right hand corner of your screen, so whenever we put out any more information or any more talks, you get a notification. Thank you so much, everybody. And also, if you have any suggestion or any input or any ideas on a topic that you want us to talk about, please, please, please feel free. Do not hesitate to just comment on the comment box, and we can look into that on the next topic that we'll look into. Thank you so much, everybody, and goodbye. Thank you.